Hello children, as you know I am explaining chapter 2 Wild Duck until page number 11 I have explained, and I have told you that the bird that the boy shot had fallen in the bulrushes, and the father and the son paddled their boat towards the place where they spotted the injured bird. Okay, now open page number 12. Students, please take pencil in your hand and put pencil on the line which I will read. Now paragraph 25. I think I can see it. It has leaning forward. Now the boy is saying that I think I can see that is that that bird, it has leaning forward. There was a lump floating on the water. On it was a broken wing pointing at the sky like the raised sail of the toy boat. The boy lifted the paddle and they glided up to it. He bent over the side and scooped it up. Student, lump means a piece of something. Lump means a piece of something. And res means broken. Res means broken. Res means broken. Okay. Then there was a lump, means there was a piece of something floating on the water. They saw that there was something floating, a piece of something floating on the water. On it was a broken wing pointing at the sky like the raised sail of the toy boat, and it looked like a broken toy sail has broken and it's pointing at the sky. That birds have seen that it was a toy boat and it has broken sail and it was pointing at a sky. The boy lifted the paddle and they glided up. Glided up means, students, move something without noise. Move something without noise. And the boy lifted the paddle and they glided up, and he went over the side and scooped it up. Scooped it means to lift something quickly. To lift something quickly. They went there and the boy lift the bird very quickly. Well done, the man said. His father said, well done. His son was silent, but the boy was very silent. He didn't say anything. He was calm, he was silent. Why? Because he thought that the bird has dead. The duck was big, helpless, touching its soft feather and its thin, bony neck. The boy looked frightened at what he had done. Frightened means, student, afraid. Frightened means afraid. Okay, frightened means afraid. Why the boy was silent? Because that he thought that he was afraid that what he has done, he had killed that boy, killed that duck, and the duck was big and now it looks very helpless because the boy had shot it and touching its soft feather. When the boy touched its soft feather, it touched it and its thin bony neck. And after doing this, the boy looked very afraid that what he has done, he was feeling very guilty that he should not do this. Then the duck lifted up its head, but suddenly what happened? The duck has lifted its head up. Look, it's not dead. After seeing that, the boy became very happy and he told that, look, it's not dead, it's alive. The blood seemed to flow again in the boy's arm. He breathed in relief. The duck looked blank. The blood seemed to flow again in the boy's arm. It means that he felt that he was alive. The boy was feeling very guilty that he has killed the duck, but when he saw that the duck has lifted its head, after seeing that, he became very happy. And he filled with pleasure and he breathed in relief. But the duck looked blank. Why? Because the boy had shot the duck. The students, when he saw that the when the boy saw the bird had a broken wing which was pointed at the sky like a red sail of a toy boat. The big duck was helpless, as I told you, and the moment the boy took the bird in his hands, he felt frightened. He became very afraid at his own act, for he thought the bird was dead. For his own act, that he thought that the bird was dead, and he felt very guilty that what he has done. He breathed a sigh of relief when he realized that the bird was still alive. When he feel that the bird was still alive, after seeing that, he feel very relieved. The boy stroked its head. I want to go home. You will have to look after it. The boy stroked the head of the duck, and then he told his father, I want to go home. It means I want to take this bird home. You will have to look after it. Then his father is saying, then the man told him that if you will take him to home, then you have to look after this bird. You have to look after the bird. I know, I want to. Then the boy replied, I know that I have to look after this bird and I want to look after it. At home, the boy bandaged the wing and learned to feed the mem duck. He spent hours watching it waddle about the backyard. Sometimes it would stretch its neck and try to flap its lopsided wings, but it could never fly again. Mem is a student injured so severely that a part of its body no longer worked as it should. Okay, the part of that bird was injured, and that part no longer worked as it should. And waddle means walk with short steps, swinging the boy from one side to the other. And lopsided means not equally balanced. Now let's see. At home, the boy bandaged the wing and learned to feed the mem duck. Now the boy bandaged the wings of that duck, and he has also learned how to feed the mem duck. Mem duck means the injured duck, and he spent hours watching it waddle. Waddle means walk with short step. Then that the boy spent his most of the time to watching the bird how it waddled about the backyard. Sometimes it would stretch its neck and try to flap its lopsided wings. Lopsided, as I've told you, not equally balanced. Its wings was not equally balanced. Okay, but the duck tried to stretch its neck and tried to flap its wings, but it was not equally balanced, that the bird could never fly again, that the bird was not able to fly. One day the man asked his son, where's the gun? After some days, the man asked to his boy that, where's my gun? I threw it away, he said defiantly. Defiantly means boldly refusing to obey. Then the boy boldly replied that I have threw it. You what? Asked the man, shocked at his son's boldness. You what means, students, a way of expressing unpleasant surprise, a short form of what was it you said you did. After listening that, the man was very surprised, and he shocked that the boy has done this, and he replied very boldly, and for his boldness he was very surprised that what you have done is, why you have threw my gun. It was mine, you gave it to me, but it didn't kill your duck, it gave your duck. Then the boy replied that gun was mine, you have given me, that's why it belongs to me, that was mine. Then the man replied, okay, but that gun didn't kill your duck, and it gave your duck to you, so you should not throw gun. Okay, you should not throw the gun. Next page, students. It made me sick. The man felt the blood pumping in his head, and then he was filled with a sense of peace. He found he was relieved the gun had gone. Then boy replied that the gun had made me sick. After that I have fallen sick because I don't like what I have done. Okay, earlier we saw that the boy took interest in the hunting and shooting what they were going there, but when he shot the duck, then his the mind of the boy has totally changed. He didn't like what he has done, and that's why he said that the gun has made me sick. And the man felt the blood pumping in his head. Now after that the man become very angry, and he feels that the blood pumping in his head, and then he was filled with sense of peace, and suddenly he filled with sense of peace, and he found he was relieved the gun had gone. After that the man also feel relieved that the gun has gone, because if there's not gun, they will not do this thing again. And students, we can say the boy was bold enough to make a decision that went against his father, and then tell his father the truth about what he has done. And at last the father's reaction changed from anger to relief, because he now understood that the gun represented violence against living creature, and we should not kill them. Now this things father has understood, and with the gun gone, he would no longer be able to hurt or harm another animal. If he don't have gun, then he will not be able to kill or harm other animal. So he also realized that this incident made him look at animals with compassion, and thus was relieved that the gun was gone. That's why he feel very relieved. And students, we from beginning, as I've told you, the boy in the beginning seemed very submissive and acted according to the instructions given by his father. But after he picked up the wounded, helpless big bird in his hand, a change took place in him. Okay, and after reading this chapter, we can come to know that a change took place in him. He has totally changed, and he must have felt extremely guilty, and he decided never to attempt the bird shooting again, and probably defying his father by making this decision. His father was shocked at his son's boldness. Firstly, he was shocked at his son's boldness in throwing away the gun, and however he seemed relieved at his son's decision. But at last we have seen that he was feel relieved his son has done, and maybe because we can say at heart he too did not like harming living things. Okay, now this chapter is over, students. I hope you all have understood. Students, learn the word meaning of this chapter. Okay, thank you.